What type of a jiu-jitsu player are you? Like, what's your game? How's it evolved? What are you doing right now also? Because I know you're not only training jiu-jitsu, you recently started doing Champion Fit.
Absolutely.
So
I need to. I
that.
felt weakness in my strengths. I felt my weaknesses, I should say, when I started training jiu-jitsu. I felt certain movements are very hard for me, and I felt that certain muscles I'm not twitching fast enough, and so I approached Maggie, and she put me on a great program, you know, and I've been training with her very hard actually to get myself in a place where both I'm more fit, strong, and better mobility. So,
and Mio, you think you have a downside in jiu-jitsu?
Yes. I think there's something that everybody did warn me about, but being the type of guy I am, I didn't really listen to it. And that is, you have to take your time and listen to your body and understand what you're trying to achieve slower than what I was doing. I jumped right in. And I said, you know what? I'm a tough guy. I don't care. I'll just go and I'll fight harder. And I ended up injuring my back.
Right.
I got a disc herniation, which I never had back problems.
And you
before.
took 6 months out, right?
6 months, yeah.
6 months.
6 months where I couldn't really train or do anything. I couldn't lift weights. I couldn't run. I couldn't train. So I took it easy, and. But I'm all healed up now. I did a bunch of rehab, and I'm careful. I have a routine every morning that I need to go through in order to feel good throughout the day. But that would be the downside, and it's preventable if you're listening to people around you, and if you're listening to your body.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, because for example, I felt some pain, but I said, who cares about the pain? Let's go. You know, and because that's always how I've been, and but at this age, it's going to catch up to you.
And now that you're training a lot, training Champion Fit, training Jiu-Jitsu, consistent, what's your next goals about competition, maybe World Master in the end of the year?
Once I reach my blue belt, my next goal is to get blue belt. That's what I have as a goal. You know, and I know you're not supposed to talk about that. You're not supposed to say, hey, when am I gonna, you know? So I don't really talk about it too much, but I am training for it, and I feel I'm trying to get ready for it. So
you're ready to test?
I would be ready right now to test. Yes.
Have you been using BJJ World Champion?
I have, absolutely. I love it.
Yeah. What can you tell us about that?
Well, it breaks everything down so easily. You know, you can actually sit at home and you study all the moves, and it's almost like you're doing them. I don't know how to explain it. Like you can visualize it and replay it and do it again and slow it down and stop. And then you're like, man, I know this move. And then you go and try it, and okay, you practice a couple of times and you get it. So it's a huge tool for me.